We have junior outfielder Zach Levenson. First off, thank you everyone for accommodating given the circumstance. We'll start with questions in the room and then we'll go on to Zoom.
Zach, just coming off that walk-off, how are you feeling just heading into this next series as well?
Awesome. It's obviously a great confidence boost going into this series and the important series coming up. So it's just a really good confidence boost.
Zach, what are you learning from this season? I mean, 11 comeback wins in only like a 24, 25 game span. I mean, I'm sure you don't want the games to be down to the wire so often, but what are you learning from that high pressure situations?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just shows kind of our team, characteristics. I mean, I feel like as a team, we're not going to give up. I think you always want that as a team, and it shows, our character. So it's always a good. I mean, obviously you want to stay ahead, get leads and stuff like that, but we're not going to give up, and that's what you want in a team.
Florida State coming in, arguably your biggest rival. Just what's the mindset in the clubhouse with this series coming up against Seminoles?
Yeah, obviously it's in-state rival. Everyone's going to be amped up for it. We're just kind of treating it like another game. Obviously there's going to be some more juices flowing, this weekend because they know us, we know them. But we got to treat it like another game and just play our best baseball.
What do you have to kind of, obviously it's a long season, but maybe narrowing the focus of this weekend, they're coming in, I think, they've lost like 9 out of the last 10, so you're facing a team that's desperate to kind of turn the corner. Just that urgency too, to not let them do that and kind of, stay on.
We're trying to block that out because, in-state rival, I mean, it's Florida State, so they're going to come in and play their best baseball, and we know that, and we got to come in and, play our best baseball. So I don't think that's something in our minds that they're not playing very well because they're going to give us their best go around. So, I mean, either way, we're going to have to show up this weekend and play good.
Zach, you mentioned the juice is flowing for a rivalry series like this weekend after a great walk-off win for you, of course, getting that walk-off home run. What's been the message from Gino in the locker room just going into this kind of weekend?
Yeah, I mean, he just wants us to understand it's the Seminoles. It's our in-state rival. We should know. We know who they are. They know who we are. There's no good feelings between both teams, but that shouldn't have any effect on the kind of baseball we're going to play this weekend. And they're going to give us our best baseball. So we got to give it right back, and we got to play a complete game Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that'll help us.
CJ Kafis been riding the hot bat. He had 7th home run of the season, I believe, Tuesday night to tie the ball game in the late innings. How contagious is that kind of hitting going into a Florida State series that you all look to win?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like every baseball team is a hitting contagious team. So, when we get our leadoff guy like CJ, going, and I feel like that goes down the order very well for us. We're gonna have to hit very well this weekend to combat, their team. So, obviously, if we can get a lot of guys hitting like CJ right now, I think that'll help us.
Thinking back to last year when you all got a win in Tallahassee, but of course you wanted the series win. I'm sure stings a little bit of a reminder kind of going into this weekend. What excites you the most about this kind of rivalry series that's pretty much unparalleled across any conference in baseball?
Yeah, I mean, Gino brought it up to us, kind of that taste in our mouth last year, and coming out with that Friday or that first game win. I think we got rained out that first night, but we won that first game and then kind of came out a little flat those next 2 games. So it's one of those things where it's Florida State, so you got to come out game 1, game 2, and game 3 with some juices, every single game. So it's something that we got to learn from, and we got a lot of veteran guys this year that were on that team last year that I think are going to learn from kind of how that series went last year, and I think we're going to have a good weekend.
Long-term goal, get back to Omaha this year. How do you think this kind of series prepares you for that so early in the season with so much time left to go?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we want to be playing our best baseball at the end. We're kind of in the middle right here, so we want to be playing our best baseball all year round. But this weekend will, give us probably a great confidence boost, throughout the whole year. But we're just worried about Friday night.
Top home run hitting team in the ACC, right next to Wake Forest. I mean, how do you think that factors into this kind of series? When of course the pitching is going to be something to monitor as well, but you all want to be able to out-hit them too, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, we want to play a complete game against them. Obviously, we're going to have to play a complete game this whole weekend. But hitting is sets the tone, pitching sets the tone. I think all of it, and defense sets the tone. So, if we can get on them early and get a big lead early, and keep stomping on the throat, I think that'll help a lot.
Any questions from anyone on Zoom? Adam, please feel free to unmute yourself and go ahead.
Hey Zach, so just after the game against Wake Forest, just how much did you guys need that big win during the week?
Yeah, I mean any win is big, but obviously it was a bad weekend for us, all around, and it just did not leave a good taste in our mouth. But to get a win on Wednesday, give us some energy coming in this weekend. Obviously we're gonna have a lot of energy this weekend, but getting back in the win column is gonna help us do anything we can for this weekend.
Anything else from in here in the room or on Zoom?
How do you believe the team has grown from just losing at Wake Forest last week? I mean, first ACC road trip of the year, come back home, face the Seminoles. I mean, it's a quick turnaround, but it forces you guys to, I'm sure, grow up quickly a bit.
I mean, ACC baseball is really good this year. Wake has a phenomenal team this year, and to get to Omaha, we're gonna have to play those teams. So it was a good learning experience for us. I think getting punched really well this past weekend, and kind of showing we got to be playing better. If we want to get to Omaha, we got to play better baseball. So it shows us we're gonna just have to play better, and then this weekend is a big stepping stone for us moving forward.
I mean, you guys have 2 conference series wins at home still over NC State, Virginia Tech. How do you believe opening night loss to Penn State, of course a couple of other challenging out of conference series, how do you think that kind of prepared you for this point in the year?
I think we play really well at home, market like magic. I think it gives us a lot of energy, playing in front of our home crowd, and obviously it'll help a lot, this weekend against the Seminoles. So, playing at home is really good for us. We got to play better on the road, but playing at home, is a big advantage for us against these guys.
Awesome. Thanks, Zach.